I'll kind of reach over and grab the nearest drunk by the cheek and like give him a little cheeky shake. Ah, these guys are lovely.
And next time I choose the place of drinking.
It's not sophisticated, but I mean, this is what I'm used to. I came from the gutter, and these are my people.
So, Viper, as you grab his cheek, a big arm just sways over and just funk you on the head from that guy. It doesn't do any damage, but I managed to roll a 19 and you have an 18 AC. So you just bleh, and you just get a funk.
So I'm actually gonna laugh at that point.
Yeah.
He's gonna laugh. He's like,
Yeah.
See, I love these guys.
They're very special people.
And welcome on in. Welcome back to our high level D&D. No, players, say
What?
something.
What?
Hello.
Speaking very much. Speaking extra loudly.
Speak easy.
Speaking slowly.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on
Yes.
the plain.
Okay.
I mean, the music is fairly quiet, so maybe they don't
Yeah,
hear
let me
it
turn
because
that up a
it's-
little bit. Okay, it's not changing at all in the music mixer thing. I am nearly deaf right now. That's fun. Hello, Decoder. Okay, let me turn the global volume up a little bit then.
No.
What can everybody else hear when they listen to Simon's Gate?
Creepy music.
Patrick Rothfuss. I recognize that name, but I can't recollect. Patrick.
Okay,
Rothfuss.
so. Yes, please.
Oh yeah, kinda, yeah.
So, well, the mixer's telling me that there is sound going on. A lot of sound, in fact, and my brain is telling me that I'm going deaf. It's a very low bass kind of tone. But there's also birds.
It's very eerie.
And now you can probably hear my cat.
No.
No, he stopped the second I said that. Okay, I am boosting the shit out of Sirenscape of all possible places.
Maybe. I'm not sure if this is the issue, but maybe you need to click so it's monitor and output.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I think I did that last time.
I could be wrong though, but just a
Sirenscape.
thought.
Monitor.
Because it is still playing, but
How
they
about
might
now?
not hear it.
So it's telling me that, yeah, now it's hearable. It's at 50 decibels, according to the mixer.
Yep.
And I have, in the Sirenscape player, it is currently in the red. Yeah, let me see if I can boost it even more. If I do that, and turn that down to 100%. Well, okay, let's go. And boost forest sounds. I boosted the sounds and it dropped from 50 decibels to 10.
Nice.
Anywho, let's get started. We are back with the high-level White Ship of Laitl campaign with a full roster right now. Wow, that was so loud I lost my train of thought. Okay.
I can't see the game log. Won't open. I don't know why.
Beautiful, amazing, awesome, all the fun stuff of streaming. Anywho, so yes, players, I have them. But first of all, what you're listening to right now is Sirenscape, as we've been trying to convince to work for the past 10 minutes. Hopefully listening to right now. The map starting soon screen and the overlay were made by me in Incarnate. For now we're using above VTT. And yeah, this campaign starts at level 12. This is our third episode so far. And let's meet our players while I try to jiggle some more things to see if they want to work.
Perks.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. Exclamation point perks if you want to see what you can do for your channel points to help or hinder the party in their endeavors. Yep. I also realized I've misspelled channel points. Yay! Anywho, let's go around the table, introduce our players, and let's start with Lillith. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Lilith, or Lily. I'm playing Kashmir, the monk who wants to punch everyone in their face at the moment.
Nice.
Very nice. Jason. I do believe you're muted.
Or dead.
Has Jason fallen asleep?
Or both.
I am Jason. I am playing Kazoline, the space traveling astral elf fighter rogue.
And devourer of donuts.
And devourer of donuts, yes.
That was new.
I mean, true.
Mm-hmm.
Vits.
Hello, I'm Vitskugga, and I'm playing Clint, Quickfinger, Pharaoh, the variant human fighter, cleric, sorcerer, and warlock with possible additions later on.
Because why not be all the classes?
Go for bad, and then you can literally be a jack of all trades. You should have just called yourself Jack Trades.
I mean, not wrong.
It's all about his quick fingers, you know.
Oh, let's not go there again.
Please don't.
There was a lot of that happening last time.
It's not for that purpose. But...
Lupo.
Hello, LupoZo playing Viper, aka Vincent, was his real name. And he's a human. He's a monster slayer, ranger. And he's quite a grouch.
And hi, I'm Ardana or Joe or Oi, you
Oi.
there if Lilith has any say in it. I'm the GM and channel runner around these parts, and today I am going to pretend to know what the hell I'm doing at high level. With that said, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Because it's been a hot minute.
I have absolutely all the ideas of what went down last time.
We talked to Clint's boyfriend. Did a lot of drama. There were allegations. Cassandra might have hinted that they were having a lovers' quarrel, and that did not go down well with either of them.
It did not.
And I think there was a finger jerk in there as well, which is how we started last week. I think this character said he was going to finger him or something
Yeah.
as a threat. Because obviously it meant his Eldritch Blast, but it did not come out that way. So there was lots of jokes about that. Well, Cassandra made lots of jokes about that. We were told there was still some of the mad hounds in the city, so we went down to fight the mad hounds. We went to the front gate to ask why the hell the carriage was let through to attack Umbrella in the first place. Apparently they were frozen with anger, like Cassandra was, and so they couldn't do anything. We then went to go deal with the hound who was attacking a baker. Umbrella's baker. I think we met them in the last campaign, and Bob bought a load of hazardous cookies from them and fed them to everyone. We saved her, and then there were sounds of more dogs in distance, people screaming in horror, and Cassandra stopped to buy dinners.
Yes, I was going to say, may I interject?
So as people were screaming,
My
Cassandra
character,
was
he's
shitting
probably
donuts.
my
And your
character's pretty
was like, what the?
he's pretty like the most cynical guy out of everybody, but even he was like astonished by your lack of compassion.
I'll do it in a second. I need food. So I bought donuts, and then we went to deal with the next problem.
Did you get a special pastry as well?
And then got a special pastry as well, because it was recommended. So she was like, "Oh, okay, go on then." She was eating donuts on the way to fight the other dog. We obliterated that poor thing. That was just absolutely destroyed, that poor dog. The guard came over. Clinton had a go at them for not being fast enough or doing their jobs quick enough, and told them to do like 5,000 laps around the tree. And Cassandra told them to tell the guy, Clint's supposed boyfriend, that I loved him very much. Clint wasn't impressed and cast darkness on Cassandra. And then Cassandra went back to eating donuts, but she accidentally ate her special pastry. And that's how we ended the session.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Well, unless if you don't have an inspiration point, you can have one for that recap. Yes, I've stolen that idea from you with Vits. I think it's a great idea.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Who was that guy we were talking to at the beginning last game?
His name is Myken. He is the Grand Marshal of the keep.
Okay, Mike and Grand Marshal will keep right. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on referring to him as Clint's boyfriend. Yeah, Maffin. Right. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, we also learned there was a carnival
Mm-hmm.
outside, which we were going to go investigate because we think it's a bit sus. So I think we're going to go investigate that before we investigate anything else, such as the Shadow Court, which was responsible for the attack on the city. So yes, I think it's carnival time, and then we'll go and figure out something else.
I think we're reporting into Myken though before, since we dealt with his thing.
Oh.
Reporting
yeah.
to who?
Okay.
Myken, Marshal.
No, but remember, we told your captain to go tell Micah. Remember, we relayed the message, and then we
Oh,
said
yeah,
we were
true.
going to the carnival.
True.
So I'm going to... Well, if we are as comfortable as we are going to get in this situation, let's get the game rolling. And I'm gonna drop Kashmir into the map.
Yay.
Kashmir, you've spent most of the past few hours in the infirmary recovering from being ganged up on by 5 of the dogs. And as you finally
So
get...
I have had a long rest, right?
You've had a short rest.
I thought we all had a long rest.
No.
So we had.
You went directly from the feast area to reporting to Micah, and then I think you had a short rest. No, you didn't. You decided to go out, which is why Clint was so hurt.
I thought Clint had exhaustion because he didn't sleep that night, and then
No.
us two did.
No,
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have exhaustion at all.
No, Vincent was outside of the city when things happened, so he wasn't in that fight. And, well...
But
Fennian...
I'm up with full HP, question mark.
Vincent might be quite tired though, because if you remember, said he was entertaining.
Yes, he might be. Yes. I don't
but
know.
also, yeah, I think everyone is probably a bit tired. So maybe we should report to Micah and have a long rest. Because we've been fighting
Well,
hounds all day.
It only took about an hour.
I wouldn't mind a short rest, but at the same time, I would definitely love a long rest.
Looking around you, you can tell that it is starting to it's mid-afternoon by now. Like, you were at a lunch thing where the attack happened, and then you've been running around chasing down these hounds. Took a few hours, so I'd say it's roughly about 3 p.m. at this point. If you want to take a rest and maybe get something to eat, things like that, you can absolutely do that.
Yes, I think Cassie's. What effect is Cassie under at the moment?
I mean,
I don't think...
carnivals are known to be more fun in the night. So we could always take a long rest and then go onwards to the carnival and investigate while also having a good time. A little bit of revelry doesn't hurt.
But they'll be 2 in the morning. I don't think they'll be open at 2 in the morning.
It's on official business. Maybe they'll make an exception.
I don't think they will. I think they'll find it creepy we're stalking around their camp at night.
Well, they're definitely not going to open the rides and the entertainment for us. 2 in the
Exactly.
morning.
I want to go to
Where?
all those little fair stops and buy all the fair food they have. There will
Under
be
what
donut
rock have you been
stalls, there will
growing
be
up, Cass?
toffee apple stalls. There will be corn dog stalls. There will be.
Gasoline.
I demand stall food. The only reason you go to fair is for the food.
My lady, remember, you're in the Feywild. In the Feywild, parties 24/7. I am sure they'll keep the carnival open.
Don't
If
know if the
not,
carnival will
I'd
be
be
open.
surprised.
So, sorry, just out of character, is this true then? In the Feywild, does keep partying, they keep the fairs open all night long? Or would I know, living in the city, that this is crap?
The carnival itself is a visiting one, so you're not entirely sure if they would be open, but you suspect that while the main attractions, the main events probably won't be in the middle of the night, some of the stalls might be. You have, however, heard that the main attraction is currently not running.
Do we know what the main attraction is?
I don't think you were told.
Okay.
I mean, we could always take a longer rest, sleep in, eat some long breakfast, and wait until everything starts up again as well. However, the longer we wait, the
That sounds good to me.
longer the clues get too cold.
Oh, shush. I don't think their memories will be gone by tomorrow, unless they sell them. Which, you know,
Oh.
people tend to be very clever about that. But I need to go see some, our friends, for example. I need to go make sure our monk friend is still alive. And then we need to
Yes,
just
Casimir.
rest for the night, I think, because they were very hurt. I don't think they'll be capable of leaving tonight.
Well, how about we just decide to take a long rest? Maybe if we go there and it's closed, well, we can at least do business until they open. I mean, investigation is bound to take a couple of hours mostly. So afterwards, we can have some fun.
Fine.
Well,
So-
love to hear.
See, like, Vincent, like Viper, scratches his beard and goes, under his breath, though, not to anybody, just goes,
Uh-huh.
damn kids.
Um, meanwhile, up in the keep, Kashmir, you've been taken care of in the infirmary, as it were. It's not really an infirmary per se. It's more of a place where wounded guards go to get patched up. And you've been well taken care of. The personnel here are a little bit on the pragmatism before bedside manners kind of style of people, but you mostly got a pretty decent rest. Not a long one, but I'd say about 3-4 hours of consistent bed rest. So you can roll dice consistent with that if you want. Lilith,
Yes.
were you muted?
No, I was not muted. I tried to roll.
Okay. So you got nice. That's nice.
So 12 more. I'm at 32 health, people. I'm alive.
I actually have something. No, wait, I'm not there. I'm
No, not there yet. But
ignore me.
it will take you about an hour of walking from where you're currently at to reach the infirmary if you're walking at a brisk pace. Like, not travel pace, but, you know, walking.
D&D Beyond crashed for me.
Oof. Yeah, it's been doing that.
Yay.
One of many reasons why I'm moving over to Roll20. Eventually.
Yeah, I can't get in.
That's weird.
I can't join above BTT.
Try Control F5 and click on it again.
You could also try and restart the browser if that doesn't work.
Yep.
Da, 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 da.
So, remind me, who got the pack? I think it was Cass, right?
The pack?
Hey, yes.
Yes.
Me. I got it. Wow. Yes, I'll search for that now.
Inside the it's like a duffel bag sized bag. Inside it you find a assortment of like trinkets, clothes, and a very nicely made square box in metal. It's shimmering in a bluish green kind of tint as you turn it in the light, and the corners are very sharp.
Good. Pick it up and examine it.
It's pretty heavy. It's almost like, it looks like metal, so you would expect it to be heavy, but it's almost heavier than you would anticipate it. As you looking over it, could you give me a perception check?
My forte. Yes, please. Oh my god.
Oof. You see something shimmering in this shifting color, but it's very hard to make out. You can clearly tell that there is something that breaks that shifting, shimmering pattern of blue and green, but you can't really make out what it is.
Sorry, did you say this is in the bag?
It was in the bag, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Cassie's already forgotten who this bag belongs to and is just like...
Yeah.
rummaging.
So the box is like this big, this by say 1 inch square. Well, 1 inch to a side cube. And it is exceptionally like pointy. The corners are very pointy.
I will open Or try to.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm not allowed to come in again.
What?
Like,
let me-
are you not able to log in, or like?
No, I can like see my sheets and stuff, but I can't go into above VTT. I just got kicked out and I'm not allowed to.
Did you try to restart the browser?
I have, yes.
That is very weird.
Do you see the above VTT icon?
Huh.
Yeah. Hmm?
Oh. I can't access it either. Go into your character sheet real quick.
Okay.
The character sheet editor. And then scroll down, I think it's almost at the bottom, and make sure that your character sheet is not set to private.
And now I can't even go on my characters.
Okay. Hold on.
Just a quick question: how do I roll for these tools in D&D?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, if you're using sleight of hand, you can just click there. Otherwise, roll a d20 and add your proficiency modifier. If you're proficient with the tools.
I am, so sleight of hand wouldn't it'd be more than sleight of hand.
Then I had to roll sleight of hand and then add the proficiency bonus on top of it.
Yep.
Probably.
That is weird, because I can access everyone's except Lillith's character sheet.
Why do I have 13 on them then? And that's because
Lillith, are you a subscriber, or did you end your subscription?
Oh shit, did it run out?
That might be it.
That's what happened to me. Remember that time where I couldn't get onto Silas?
Oh yeah, it ran out when I was in Gothenburg.
Whoops. Yeah, then you have to pick which characters you want to keep for now.
How many? Jesus Christ.
6.
6.
You can
Let's
use.
see, I still need Cyrodilia, I don't need Alexia.
Guess how many characters I have?
I've actually.
I'm not subscribed and I can access a sheet.
Yeah, but if you have been subscribing and then your subscription runs out, you need to go to your characters and then choose
Yeah.
the characters you have active, or you can resubscribe and then you can access everything again.
How many characters do you have, Lillith?
I don't actually have that many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you can
Yeah, so
only
you
have
just have
6.
Yeah.
You have to choose 6 of them.
I
I
had a
have
limit.
60.
I used to have 48. Now I have 10.
So I select the ones I want, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you use.
If you don't select 5, or if you don't select 6, let's say you select 5, then you have one spot open to create another one.
Yep.
Theoretically.
My friend Terrace has over 100 characters.
So you need Siri,
Yeah.
you need this one. That's pretty much 2 ones you need.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
you're
but you-
playing right now.
Yeah, that and Willow. That's the only one I actually need.
And Willow. and whoever you. Oh wait, no, you don't play first. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I usually start making my characters in the Inner Beyond, and then I export them to Roll20 or whatever else.
But
I mean-
0 unlimited. Yeah, but I'm not. After I select them, there's nothing else to click on. Why?
they should still be there. Just
Yep.
locked.
Like, maybe if you try and click on home or something, or log out and log in, then maybe it might come up.
Meh.
D&D Beyond might also need a moment to, catch up. Another reason why I'm moving. Yeah, Tony, he might. Although one of my other DM friends, Dread, had like 120 different, because they create all their NPCs in D&D Beyond as well.
I only created one NPC in D&D Beyond. The rest are actual PC characters.
I had a few, but I downloaded their character sheets, and I have them laying around.
Basically, I homebrewed my own wizard subclass, and I wanted to try it out to see how it works.
Okay, yeah.
So I added the character to my Tuesday campaign, and well, I had to make it in D&D Beyond to see how it would work first there.
Yeah. So yeah. Cass, you're making an attempt at breaking into this cube.
Yes.
What did you roll?
Let me roll it now. 18 plus my proficiency, so that's 27.
Yep. You do find what looks like a tiny little crack in it, and you try to open it. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
19.
You feel as you're starting to apply your tools to this tiny little cube, you feel a current just rush up your arm, and your fingers start feeling a little numb, but they don't actually go numb. The sensation fades quickly. And
Do I get it up? But do I power for it?
You don't get it open. However, you do see a tiny little, like almost like someone writing across the cube.
Oh.
And what languages do you speak?
What languages? She speaks Common, Thieves' Cant, and Fakreen.
You can tell it's a language. Someone's been writing on this tiny cube in a language. You have no idea what it says.
Oh, I should be able to speak Elven as well, since I am an elf.
Yeah. And I mean, the common of this realm is basically Sylvan, but
I don't speak Sylvan, I speak Common.
it depends on how long you've been here, who you've been hanging out with. Have you had any reason to, learn Sylvan at all? But
but is it in Sylvan?
no. You would recognize Sylvan in writing, and you don't recognize this language at all. You know that it's a language, and that's about it. However, the writing did appear as you got shocked by it.
Okay. I'll quickly share the others, and I'm like, what language is this?
Well, let me take a look. Is it in Celestial?
It is.
Ooh. Then I understand it.
Yes, it's in Celestial. It says, "Place me down to find a home."
All right. So
And home is written like the first letter is capitalized.
so it calls you a frog.
You're lying. You're absolutely fucking lying. Tell me what it says. The worst lie ever. Nobody would believe that, Clint.
Well, you have to insight that.
It says you eat too much donuts.
Oh, don't do insight. 15.
Ah, yeah, he's like. He's like,
Kind of just hit him on the head with it and hope it shocks him.
hey. I'm just messing
Tell
around.
me what it says, or I will shove this up your derriere.
You don't need to be so vulgar, my lady. However, to answer your question, it is written in Celestial. And I believe it says that if you put it on the ground, it will give you a home.
Maybe I shouldn't put it down in the middle of the street. We'll try when we get near the fair, and I'll shove it in my backpack. And then slowly close the duffel bag. Now, who are we giving this duffel bag to again? Who did this say again?
I don't believe you asked who it belonged to.
She said just find the owner, didn't she?
Yeah.
Could you find the owner? Yeah, I don't know who the owner is, though.
Oh,
Eventually, I live for a very long time. I shall find the owner of this duffel bag. Eventually. It's about to happen. Or they'll come looking for it and they'll find me.
Is there any clues inside of who it might belong to?
There's some clothing and trinkets in the bag.
I'll throw it at. Since I've already got that magic box, I'll throw it at Clint. You're the detective, you do it.
Alright, I'll investigate it, even though my investigation is really low.
So is man.
13.
A quick rummage through the things. You would think that it kind of looks like common clothes. Possibly someone who isn't that well off. Not poor, but not that well off. Among the trinkets, you do find what looks like a... almost like dog tags, but for guards. So it would probably belong to one of the guards of the city. There are a lot of guards, though.
Well, I believe it might be belonging to one of the guards, ironically. Not someone well off, so probably Mike and...
Oh, we should return it to him immediately after. Well, you can return it to him. You seem to be much closer to him than I am. I'll go see our monk friend. Are we there? Are we there to see the monk?
Do you mean closer as in direction or distance wise, or do you mean closer as a close to killing someone? Because if it's close to killing someone, then yes, we're very close. If it's close in any other way, then I would say
All's fair
we're
in
as
love and war.
distant as two different planets in different systems, different universe. Distant.
Can Joe, can you give me the name of the local tavern?
Well, there are several.
Or just the nearest one? The nearest one.
I just changed the. So the nearest from where you're at, I can speak. I promise. Would be here. It's a tiny little thing near the harbors, and the Skipper's Eye is what it's called, mostly because the insides are completely round.
Okay, so Vincent's just gonna like shake his head and go, all right. When you guys have decided what to
Oh,
do,
hold on.
find me at the Skipper's Eye. And I will walk off.
Oh,
Because he's got no time for this.
it helps if I actually ping when I'm on the right map. There you go. So it's over here by the harbor, right in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And the insides are completely round. And the bar area is set up in the center, making it like the iris of this eye tavern. It's more of an
Nice.
ale house and then a tavern, though. But
Cool. Okay, yeah, Vincent's he's not really one for bickering and back and forth arguments, so he's just gonna be like, find me in that tavern when you're ready.
Will do, my lady.
Or is that addressed to me? He's just gonna look back at you and go like this. And he'll walk off there.
Don't get too drunk and don't harass that baker too much. I want to be on good relations with her. She makes food.
Well, the baker is on the other side of town, so
That won't stop him. I saw the way he talked to her. He wants her buns, and I'm not talking about chocolate.
well, understandable. I'm gonna report to Maiken and check on Kashmir. I'll tag along. Are you too busy fiddling with your little cube? You know, I've actually seen children's toys where you have like these box, and then there's holes in it in different shapes. I'll get you one of those. Give you something to play with.
I'm ignoring him now.
Kashmir.
Off to see Kashmir, that's what I'm doing. Don't have time for morons.
Kashmir, meanwhile, up in the keep. What are you up to? Lillith?
Sorry, I went to get my card. I'm trying to get the free trial.
That's fair.
I sent you DM, be right back.
Oh, well, it helps if I actually. Okay. So yes. Up in the keep.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Um. You have been released from the infirmary. You are, of course, allowed to stay, but you're not forced to anymore.
Woohoo.
And as a member of the court, you have free reign of most of the areas around where you're at. Currently, the wing where Umaril's private chambers are is completely locked to anyone who is not medical personnel. Fenian is off somewhere talking to the spy master,
Mm-hmm.
and you can hear faintly as doors open and close that guards are rushing back and forth outside. It's pretty normal for the keep's doors to be open during the day, and they still are. So when doors around you open and close, you can hear voices, not words, but voices echoing
And I'm
down.
allowed to say I hate D&D Beyond at this point.
Yeah. They make it so easy and then just yank it out from under you.
I'm
Yes.
back in though.
Awesome. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna
Ah.
put us up on the keep map. Hopefully, some point. They make it so easy that you start to depend on it, and then they just go yank, and nothing works anymore. Okay. Hello. Tokens. Here we have tokens. And hello, Della.
Hey, Della. Hello.
And yes, this is a keep that you've been in several times before. You
Mhm.
know the basic layout of it, and it wouldn't be hard for you to find your way, basically, wherever you are allowed to be.
I mean, Kashmir is on a mission at the moment. Who's the first person he sees?
Um. The first person you see is a one of the servants of the castle, currently walking with a rather brisk pace from the staircase leading from the center. So the layout of the bottom floor is that you have a center area that leads off into different corridors from in which one you are standing. You do see one of the servants finely dressed in like flowing, almost gossamer fabrics.
Mhm.
She looks like she's nearly floating down, but you can tell from the outfit that she's probably what would that title be? Like a server.
Mhm.
And yeah, she's the first one you see at this moment.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes. Oh, yes. Where did you go? Oh, I lost you. Okay. Yes. How can I help you, my lord?
Have you seen any of my friends?
Oh yes. They were sent by the Grand Marshal to find out what happened with the rest of those hounds, and well, That's what I got from over. I overheard that. Please don't let
Oh.
the Grand Marshal know, though. I don't think I was supposed to know that.
He will take her hand very softly and kiss her hand.
Oh,
Oh, don't worry, miss. I won't tell us all.
but yes. So I do believe that the Grand Marshal is just outside and organizing that something involving guards and military. Yes.
Again, thank you. And he will walk outside. And hopefully see the Grand Marshal.
Yes. So you would be over there. As you... Why are you so zoomed out? Okay. As you step outside through the open doors, you can see Grand Marshal Maiken, a very old elf, as far as you know. He has silver streaks in dark ginger hair, and he has wrinkles all over his face. His stance and the way he keeps ordering troops back and forth, or guards running up to him and then running away, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like, the gray in his hair and the wrinkles are the only way only tell of his age. And as he is an elf, you can probably roughly say about 650 years old.
He doesn't care much about age anyway.
Yeah. No, but this elf has lived a long time. That's basically it.
Grand Marshal, excuse me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see that you're back on your feet. Your
He
companion
still looks like hell, most likely blood all over his clothes. He's like, yes, it's a pleasant to be alive.
Oh, every day we're alive is better than the ones we die. Even if it hurts
Fair.
like hell.
Have you seen my acquaintances anywhere?
Last I heard, they were dealing with dogs in the lower city.
Oh, so they finally did realize they needed to do something about those dogs. Assholes.
Oh, yes. I did hear something about, you... That's not what he was saying. I did hear something about you being accosted by several of those dogs.
Yes, apparently my acquaintances don't know what something called pack is. And do make sure someone is gonna pay.
Hopefully they will be back soon, so if you feel the need, if you want to punch that human, I'm not gonna tell on you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Oh, wait.
It will be...
Not the ranger.
Why in the world would I...
Oh, I
Hit
forgot that both
Viper.
of them are likely... Wait, is Clint a human? He's a human, right?
He's a human.
Yep.
Oh, why in the world would I punch Viper? He wasn't even here.
I forgot that that Viper was also a human, so I wanted to make that distinction. If you punch Viper, I will arrest you.
Oh, I won't touch him. I mean, would you arrest me for, beating the woman out just a little bit? I didn't see her once in the fight. Just one good punch.
As far as I know, Castleine can hold her own in a fight. And if you can hold your own in a fight, I don't see why you can't be in one.
Thank you, sir.
Now make sure you don't open anything that was just mended.
I will make sure they will feel as painful as I do afterwards.
Yes, Viper.
Sorry.
Lupo?
Sorry, very quick question out of character. Because I didn't really get to. I wasn't in the first
Uh-huh.
session. What is the character of Kashmir?
He's usually very chill. He's a monk, and he was
Monk.
left alone with 5 dogs on him while everyone else was hiding under a table or in a cart. So he basically got pack tactic the
I
hell
wasn't
out of.
hiding. I was not hiding.
No, sorry, I just mean like so Kashmir is a monk. What, like
He's a tiefling monk,
tiefling monk? Okay, thank you. Cool.
and he just
And-
want to punch someone right now.
And would my character Vincent know Kashmir?
You all basically
know each other.
know each other.
Cool.
Uh,
All right.
Perhaps
so you
not.
would know.
Sorry.
You would know he's usually very chill about stuff, but right now he just want to punch the living shit out of someone, and that's very unusual.
Okay.
He's very
Yeah, for a
decent.
monk,
He's very
yeah.
smooth.
Okay. Cool.
Just as your exchange wrap up, Kashmir, you can see. Well, did you guys go and grab Viper from the tavern?
No.
No,
He
we
would
went
stay with
here
Squid.
to go get him later on.
Ah, yes. Okay, so you would see. I'm gonna move you off because you're not there. Hide your token. No, I'm not gonna hide your token, but yeah, I'm gonna move the token a little bit because you're not there right now. You would see Clint and Cass come up the bridge leading to the keep courtyard.
Well, if you will excuse me, sir.
Have
Very
a
forced
very
smile on his face.
have a very pleasant day, Master Diansen.
Oh, you too. Does he know his name?
You would, yeah. It's Grand Marshal Myken.
You too, Sir Myken. Thank you for enlightening me that I'm allowed to punch people.
It's not lethally.
And he will walk out very confidently, not hostile.
Ah, Kashmir. Nice to see that you're up your legs again. Hope
Am I
you're
allowed to
not
ask
too
chat
hurt.
if they can toss a coin of who I'm punching?
Um,
What did I do?
M, if you're still there.
I'd greatly suggest Fitz's character. I would greatly suggest Fitz's character.
Hey, I actually did help. I
Yes,
did
but-
help.
but-
You left
but
him with another dog. 2 dogs to be exact.
Cass
Or
would not.
Umaril, yes.
yeah,
Umaril is way more important.
would not take a punch.
Uh, M, if you would please type in exclamation point flip coin, one word.
Who?
M. Well, Clint, you're about to get punched.
What did I do?
If you allow it, that is.
Yeah.
If you don't allow it, that punch is not gonna land.
I allow everything.
Okay.
Like anything. You don't ever need to ask. I allow
Oh no,
everything.
it's principle. When it comes to PvP, PvP in my games is always by consent. If you don't consent, that punch is never going to land.
I'll just say as per standard. The moment I create my character, that's my consent.
Fair enough.
20, does that hit?
Wow. Jeez, 20 doesn't hit.
It does hit.
Oh, okay.
I think. Wait.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. You have 18.
Silver barbs.
You don't know it's coming. Just take it. Just take
It's
A
a
long
punch
rest.
coming straight towards me. And I'm very
Okay.
quick. Let's just say that my reflexes are very quick. I have plus 14 in initiative.
18.
Ah, damn it. It just hits.
I'll still take the damage though.
No, Silvery
So-
Barbs doesn't do damage as far as I know.
Nope.
No,
It
but
basically gives her
oh,
disadvantage.
it's still
and
10
then...
damage.
Oh yeah,
Take
you
the
meant like
hit.
that. Yes. So you take a good swack to the face.
Basically, what he does is he takes both his hand, touches his cheek, and smacks him with the other hand. So he basically like just face palms him and slaps him at the same time. Oh yes, it's
What
so
was that?
great to see you.
What in the name of anything was that for?
That,
Seriously.
that
I was
my
so-
good friend was for leaving me with 5 dogs, and he will look at both of them. Have you ever heard about something called pack? You left
Have you-
me with 5
Have you ever heard
dogs
of something
by
called
myself.
healing?
Well, she was hiding somewhere. God knows where she was hiding.
Wasn't hiding. I was.
No, you were
shooting them.
pissing your fucking pants under a table.
I was not. I was shooting. It's not my fault you're blind and couldn't see me. And I'll.
You were
What
in
the
the air
I
for a little
actu-
bit, Missy.
I actually
am.
healed you.
How is that
I
my
actually
fault?
helped you. I helped you, Kashmir.
Yes,
Also-
you helped me find 2 more dogs to my 3 dogs that was already biting my legs.
I
Great
attacked them,
job.
okay? I attacked them. Also,
You
did
attacked
you know
one.
there's a- Yes, 1, because I couldn't attack 2 at the same time at the moment. Plus, I had more important things to do than to keep you alive, because Umaril was dying. Now, thirdly,
Yes, because
I
if
would not
I
let
have
you
died,
die
what would
because
that have helped?
you would not die because I can keep you alive even if you were beyond death. I will keep you alive. So don't be afraid.
I'll
Of
remember that
dying.
to next time. Next time you are surrounded by something, you can fucking take it yourself.
I can't.
And he will
because-
walk out and he's like, which tavern is freaking someone else in? Someone else in you two.
Well, thanks for the punch and go enjoy your fucking drink.
Which fucking tavern?
Go to the fucking eye bar by, by the harbor. And get your eyes fixed while at it.
Does he know which bar that Vincent? No, not Vincent.
Viper.
Viper would go to.
Well,
Alright.
So the skipper's eye is
what? Sorry, what was the name of it?
the skipper's eye.
That was it. Sorry, I just called the eyes.
Yeah. The skipper's eye is not the best establishment unless
Sounds perfect for Viper.
yeah, unless you want to get drunk on the cheap.
Yeah. Viper
Uh,
liked it rough.
And it's right next to the harbor. It's usually frequented by sailors. And giving its name, skippers.
Yeah, he will most likely know where it is after he's saying the eye, and he will just like walk over there very confidently this time. Because he got some anger out that he usually don't have.
And Cassie shouts, and FYI, no donuts for you, sir. Carries away. I'm gonna eat the rest of the donuts that's served for the tiefling. I come up here all worried about him, and he just screams at me.
You punched me.
Obviously, he punched you. I'm a lady.
Oh, he
He
would have
also
punched
probably
you too.
knows. He also probably knows that I would have absolutely obliterated him in his current state.
Should I punch? No.
And then
When he's punching.
I'll walk over to what's his name?
Myken.
Myken. I'm like, Myken, we've dealt with the dogs.
So I've heard. I'm grateful, and a job well done.
Yes, we've found out the guards were frozen with fear, and that's why they didn't do anything magical, by the way. So it wasn't that they were cowardly. Don't go punishing them, because they weren't cowardly, they were just magically charmed.
No, I heard someone else punishing a group of guards quite excessively.
That would be Clint.
Yes.
I want to tell them they don't have to do that.
No, for once I actually agree with Clint.
Yes. See, Myken understands, because Myken is actually a competent person, even though I hate the guts of him.
Same.
To some extent. Don't get things over your head, okay? Because you and your guys did fail quite a lot. So you better fucking improve. Letting things get all over here. Getting Boomer in danger. I'll remember that. Saying, you might want to train your men to actually be able to do something useful.
I'll keep that in mind for the next time the Shadow Court decides to attack us.
Yes. That should be your forte, shouldn't it, Mr. Army Guy?
Need I remind you, it's been roughly 500 years since that happened last time?
Yeah. I guess you get fat and lazy while waiting for war for 500 years.
Oh, thank God I actually left. I would have punched him again.
I'm gonna turn around and walk away because they're boring me already. And I'll go, are these cats?
They are, yes, cats. About the size of Castleine.
Oh, so they're the Baxies.
No.
Oh, I like this one.
They are what are known as Kachi.
Khajiit.
Basically, no, it says cat she.
Wow, that's catchy.
Yeah, very catchy. Basically, cats that have learned to walk on two legs, speak, think fey cats, but, you know, human speech. Well, Cascay's elven speech.
Are they still the same size as normal cats?
No, they are human size.
Oh, okay.
So, sort of tabaxi, but not as humanoid.
Now I want to play one of those.
So, a catchy is, it's a cat that has been transformed by the Feywilds into an awakened creature, and over generations they have grown in size.
Nice.
This one, the black one, is dressed as a blacksmith. She's covered in protective clothing, like leather apron. You can see that she has some almost chainmail looking accessories on her clothing. That seems to be like in case something metal flies up. And next to her, you see two much younger cats. And even though they are of different colors, you can clearly see that they are related. Now, let me double check my notes. You, being a member of the court, would know the blacksmith as Tifa, and she's the royal blacksmith. And the two younger ones are her sons, Kethern and Padra. So the light brown one with white tabby stripes is Kethern. I can write that out for you. And the darker brown, brown beige tabby is Padra.
Ooh.
And they're
So
based.
they're like traders.
Well, they are working for their mother at this blacksmith / stables. And yeah, it's Tifa who makes all the weapons and armor for the keep.
Okay. Well, yeah. She's while those two are talking, she's just gonna go over, say hello, give them a donut each.
Oh, Lady Castleine, you really shouldn't spoil the children. I thank you, though.
Oh, it's fine. They can have some. I was going to give it to my injured monk friend, but it appears he's rather upset about the dog scenario. So I think your kids would love these
Oh,
jam
definitely.
donuts. I'll give them one each, and then I'll give one to her as well.
Yep. She takes it, swirls it a little bit around a claw, and just takes a little bite. And excellent. They're from Tori, aren't they?
Yes. She gave me a special cake, but I think I accidentally ate it. I'm not quite sure what was so special about it, actually.
Oh, sometimes the effects don't come until the next day.
Oh. Well, you shall see. I'm going to go to rest until tomorrow. So, yes, we shall see if something happens until then. But you're the blacksmith, aren't you?
I am. It's been an honor to work for the castle for as long as I have. Boys, say thank you for the donut. And you can see both of them are fully grown. They're adults and still look a bit sheepish that they had to be reminded to say thank you. And you hear Padra turns directly to you and gives a quick nod and just says thanks. While Kethern looks at you, face stuffed with a donut, and you see bits of jam on his whiskers, and he's thanks.
So I used a fair amount of bullets in my last due to these dogs. I actually don't know where my bullet list is. Is no clue.
Oh, well,
Does it tell me what? Well, where does it tell you your?
Inventory. It doesn't. You have to manually remove as you fire, but it should be in your inventory. the inventory tab.
You know what? I don't even think I've added bullets to my.
That's fine. You can add them now and subtract the amounts of shot you fired.
I don't know how many. I'll just subtract 10.
Depending on the bullet, I could have those done by tomorrow morning.
I was thinking of obviously the regular bullets,
Mhm.
but if you have any trick bullets, I would love some of those as well.
Oh, I am developing a special kind of bullets that instead of going directly through or bouncing off, if when you hit the target, they will explode with shards of ice. There's still a prototype though, so I could let you have a case of 5 for 50 gold pieces. Because there's still a prototype. I'm not entirely sure how they will work, like exactly how they work.
I would love to buy some of those. I would love to test them out for you.
Oh,
and if you have
brilliant.
any more, in which bullets you'd like test on me in the future, I would love those as well.
Right now I have two cases of the ice bullets, so that would be 100 gold to get all together, and any notes you can take on how they work would be great. Like I know that when fired, when they hit, they explode and ice happens, and shards fly everywhere, but I'm not entirely sure like exactly what they do.
I'll buy them, yes, and I'll give her 100 gold.
Nice. So you have 10 bullets that, in addition to the regular damage they do, will explode on impact and do an additional 1d10 of cold damage and will shatter, causing an ice explosion. Anyone who is within 5 feet of the initial explosion will also take 1d10 of cold damage.
Awesome. So it's like ice spike bullets?
Yeah, basically.
Awesome. And that's an additional 1d10
Yep.
cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone within 5. Did you say 5 feet?
Yep.
And to anyone within 5 feet. Okay, thank you. And yeah, she that's what she does. That's what she's gonna do, and then probably long rest, but just leave Clint to talk to. Marcus,
Macon.
No.
Myken.
Myken.
Yes.
She'll remember his name one day. Myken. Have his little lovers tiff because she's not interested in listening to their lovers quarrel. So yeah, she's gone.
Well, it's a shame that Lupo just left, because I was going to throw the ball over to him and Kashmir, but let's go with Kashmir first then.
He's just heading to the eye.
Yes. So it takes you roughly... hello? Can we play? Thank you. It takes you roughly an hour of walking to get from where you're at down to the skipper's eye. And as you walk inside, it's loud, it's smoky, it's...
And it's a viper.
Yes!
It's a wild viper who returned.
And I unfortunately don't have a map for that, but we're gonna go like this. So you would be down where the token of Viper is at. I'm gonna place you on the map real quick. Here we go. It smells of ale and seaweed. Where are you? There you are. And people who would probably need a bath or 12.
And he will just like gesture over to the bartender to give him something as he walks over to Viper and just sits down, looking very rugged and bloody.
Actually, as you come in, Viper will be playing the game called Five Finger Fillet with some of the locals. Five Finger Fillet is the one where you take a knife and you put it between your fingers.
Yeah, he will just sit down and look at him and be like, "Where were you? Like seriously, where were you?"
When?
Then I had fucking 5 dogs biting my ankles.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, did they also mention that they left me by myself to get basically shoot on like a shoe toy?
Well, doesn't surprise me. I mean, earlier on, we were trying to hunt down some of those dogs, those hounds, while they were terrorizing and tearing people apart. Yet we had to stop for baked goods.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I don't think they actually care about these people. These are our people.
Oh,
These people here, these stinky fuckers, these are our people.
let me guess. It was Cass who stopped for baked goods, wasn't it?
Yep.
Why am I not surprised anymore?
Well, we got to sort it out because, from the sounds of it, we have much bigger fish to fry, and it looks like we're gonna have to work together.
Have you seen us work together? I haven't seen us work together since the start.
I have not either. I mean, well, we've met a few times, but nah, from the sounds of it, sorry, I'm quickly scrolling through notes. The name of the guy, Umarel. Umarel is incapacitated. Looks like he's been struck down. And if we don't do something, I think this might be bad for everybody. Not just us, not just these fuckers. And I like kind of slap the shoulder of the guy, nearest drunk guy sitting next to me. As I said.
You just hear a
But I think everybody. So, I mean, knowing their reputations, I think that Clint and Kaz.
Oh, don't forget the guy who tried to get into the cart. I never remember his name.
Oh, Master Fanian.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only thing I saw of those guys under the battle was him crawling into the carriage, Cass being in the air, then under a table pissing her pants, Clint being like, "Oh, I'm gonna save you, Morel, but also here, take 2 new dogs."
Well.
And he had the freaking guts, Viper, to tell me that my life is less worth.
Ha. That's gotta sting.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he doesn't need to say it. I mean, have you seen how good looking I am? And he looks at himself very bloodied to be like, when I'm properly dressed and not fucked up.
You hear a clunk on the table as the bartender puts down a wooden tankard of something. You guess ale of some kind.
How much? And how many can you bring me afterwards?
What? For that, a copper piece, and the way you look, I can give you 4 more, and then I'm cutting you off.
He will give him a whole gold piece and be like, and if you have just something I can eat on the side,
On it.
thank you.
He bites the gold coin, just like testing it. Is it actually a gold coin? And just puts it in a pocket.
Oh, don't worry,
Actually-
I'm not one of those assholes.
I think everybody in this tavern deserves something, considering what what the people in this area have been through. The people up top don't seem to give a shit. So, buying everybody a drink, and I'm gonna put down. I'll ask her how much is that gonna be.
4 silver in total.
I'll put down a gold coin.
Right.
Just
Right
give
you
them
are.
2 rounds, oh man, I think everyone needs it.
Well, right you are, sir. I'll get everyone here around. Yes. Thank you so much for your money.
Well, you know me. I mean, I guess the guy knows me. I mean, I'm kind of like
Yeah.
local. So,
As long as
what's his name? Do I know his name? Have I met him before?
You're not entirely sure if it's actually his name, but people call him Bruno.
Okay.
He hasn't.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I didn't even think about that one. I was thinking Butch, but that's too on the nose.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I said Bruno. And you yourself, Bruno. This is for you, man. Get yourself a drink. It's been a hard time, and I'll give him a silver.
Oh, you're too kind, sir. Too kind.
But Vincent, and he kind of gestures for him to come a little bit closer.
Yeah.
So, if we 2 stick together, like, decent you, and he thinks, like, stops at human beings for himself, being like, decent creatures, we can maybe save this place, but I am not counting on Cass or anyone else at this point.
Well, I have seen them in battle. They are very good. I think we're gonna have to.
They may be good at killing, doesn't mean they're good people.
Nah,
Nah.
I'm not saying that, but
That's why I'm
I
saying
think-
we are the decent people here. And I
Wow.
can't say I actually heard that a lot, but
well, I'm not a saint. I've done many bad things in my life, but I care about these people, and I kind of like wave my arm around the room. Having had a few drinks already, he's like a little bit tipsy at this point.
is there any handsome guys around in the bar?
Depends on your definition of handsome.
Very handsome. He's very picky on his guys.
You see a couple that could have possibly have fallen into the handsome category. One has like a scar across his entire face, that and a broken nose, but he probably was handsome at some point.
Eh.
And
He's a sucker for a good face. Don't
yeah.
judge him.
The other one looks pretty decent, until he smiles and you see that half of his teeth are gone.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why do you always choose this kind of places to drink?
Because these are my people.
You're way more handsome than these people, Vincent. Please have some decency. And he starts chugging.
I don't come here to pick up. I come here to drink. He has a few more.
Next time, I'm choosing a place.
Yeah.
How big of a chance do you think the other two is gonna come here? Because I might have injured one of them a little bit.
Well, I told them to come collect me when they finished squabbling. So,
Yeah,
we'll
that
see.
might take a while.
I mean, although I am quite worried about the people at the carnival. So I don't know if you've heard this, but apparently, from the direction from which the hounds and the carriage came, which called shadow hounds, etc.
Yes,
There
the
was a
Fey
carnival
hounds,
out
very,
there.
very, very nice dogs until I punched one to death.
Yeah, they came from the same direction in which a carnival is situated. About
Wait.
half a day's travel from here.
So, you guys have killed dogs. You didn't get the rider, right?
Nah, that rider had escaped. We had found out that it came from the Shadow Realm, from the description of what they gave, and looks like we have an investigation to take up. But I think the first point of call is the carnival. I think we need to check in on those people and see if they're right. Although at this point, I mean, if they were attacked, I mean they're probably dead by now. But we may still. That's the next point, I guess, in our investigation.
As long as you know, Vincent, what a pack is, and not let 5 dogs eat someone's legs, I'm with you on that.
And I'll kind of like put my hand out for a kind of a hand
Yeah,
grab.
he smacks his hand as he's drinking, being like, yeah, sure.
No, I never leave behind a comrade.
Oh, that's at least one of you. The other 3 didn't care shit.
I give up.
I mean,
I give
even
up.
Yumerl would be really sad because I might have slept with him a couple of times.
You're all so. Who's he? I need to check quickly.
Umaril is the lord of this land.
Oh wow, Jesus.
He also has a pretty open door policy if you're of age for your species and consenting.
I mean, who would sleep with this? And he gestures to himself. And still realizing he's really, really bloodied up, he's like, and he will still bang me like this, I think.
Well, I think you know, the bloodier the better. I mean, you look rough and tough. I think that's what.
Oh, thanks, man. And he kind of claps him on the shoulder.
But wow, I didn't realize you had relations with the Grand Lord.
Neither did I until I woke up drunk.
Well, you should use that to your advantage. Maybe you could.
I mean, I came back, didn't I? More, and so did he.
Well, let's get him awake again, because he seems completely comatose at this point. Magically,
Wait, he's in. Wait, what?
Is that not right?
Yeah.
Sorry, am I? Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah.
He's what? He's in a what now?
Have they not told you? With the attack, he passed out, and he's now comatose, and it seems more magical than physical.
You can see him like you can see the thinking in his face, basically like the small cogwheels trying to turn. No, they did not mention that. Mostly
Yeah.
because I smacked Clint in the face, but who cares?
Okay, well maybe don't do that next time, because I think, as I say, we need these people.
I mean, yes, but the first thing they say is like, "Oh, you're finally awake, good friend." I'm like, "Yeah, where was the good friend when I was getting shoot-toyed?"
Hey, I'm not saying you have to be his best friend, but I think we need to work together. So,
Punch the healer.
I
Fine.
didn't see any healing from you, mister, so fuck you.
and I wasn't even there, so
Vincent is,
I'm
is
playing
the most
devil's advocate.
innocent, excused person here right now. But yeah, we will work somewhat together. I mean, this is my home now. And he looks around. These are maybe not my kind of people.
I'll kind of reach over and grab the nearest drunk by the cheek and like give him a little cheeky shake. These guys are lovely.
Again, next time I choose the place of drinking.
It's not sophisticated, but I mean, this is what I'm used to. I came from the gutter, and these are my people.
So, Viper, as you grab his cheek, a big arm just sways over and just funk you on the head from that guy. It doesn't do any damage, but I managed to roll a 19 and you have an 18 AC.
Nice.
So you just bleh, and you just get a funk.
So I'm actually gonna laugh at that point.
Yeah.
He's gonna laugh. He's gonna,
Yeah.
See, I love these guys.
They're very special people, and he gives a very fake smile.
They are, but you know what? These guys can surprise you. I've seen a farmer with a pitchfork fight off an owl bear to save his family, and I've seen soldiers who have been trained for their whole lives drop their swords and run at the first sight of when it looks like they're going to be overwhelmed. These are the real people.
I mean, if they had more of beautiful faces, I would agree.
Well, it's a hard life. I mean, they have nothing. They toil all day and they come here and they drink and they go home. They don't have the luxury of palaces and whatnot to look beautiful.
Fair point. And he will look over to the one who has bad teeth.
Yeah.
And he will be like, "No, just expect out again."
And yeah.
I'm not saying you have to bed one. I'm just saying they're good people.
Or said they weren't.
And as you sit and enjoy the ale, a little bit watered down, a little bit funky smelling for an ale, up at the keep, Clint and Cass, you can get a spectacular view of the city. As well, you said you were heading off to get some rest before heading off.
I
Clint.
weren't.
Okay.
I'm still waiting to talk to
Ah,
Maiken.
yes. I'm sorry. I've missed that bit. It slipped my mind. So, yeah, we fade over to Clint, and you're standing next to Mike and I'm gonna shift the map over. And we're going to shift. Yish.
Alright, so. Well, Maiken, criticism aside, we seem to have found out some information regarding this carnival place, right? Seems like the attackers came from that direction. I assume we should be worrying about them. So our plan is to investigate and make sure that people there are all right after we have a long rest.
Right.
However, the dogs are dealt with, which you probably heard from your punished subordinate.
I did. Yes. And if there is someone in the path and in danger, yes, I do appreciate if you could check it out. While we shore off the defenses here and see what is going on.
Seeing as we also suspect that it's Shadow Court behind this. You might want to, jokes aside, actually start training our soldiers and prepare them for possible conflict.
Absolutely. We were taken by surprise once. That's not going to happen again.
Indeed. I lost too many before. And I don't want you to experience what I did. So make sure to keep them alive and strong.
I've trained
We
a
shall
soldier.
investigate.
I've trained a soldier of 5 in my time. Shouldn't be too hard.
You probably need more than 5.
True.
And you probably need to train them really quickly.
Well, if we are really dealing with Shadow Court, first point of order is going to have this whole place lit up like it's the festival grounds themselves.
That's good. Well, since I'm gonna have to go investigate and such, I'm not gonna be able to do my duties here. Dealing with security for Umaril. What's his soul? I wanted to put all the best people to protect Umaril. Without forsaking the people of the city. Make sure everyone is safe. The walls are double secured or triple secured.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe check if we can find some allies. If we get attacked, it's never good to be alone.
If you're looking for allies, I would, first port of call, and I mean that literally, should be the Queen of the Banshees.
Ah, yes.
And should you need it, I do have leave to allow you to use the Dancer, Umaril's own airship, to get there.
That is generous.
Don't break the airship.
I'm not the one flying.
Oh no, that will be the captain. But please.
So if it breaks, blame it on the cat, not me.
Oh no, if you pick a fight with something flying and you cause the ship to break, I'm blaming you.
In that case, I'll blame Kashmir, since he likes to pick fights apparently.
Yeah, that boy needs to get some of his aggressions out. Although I wasn't there, I can't tell what happened, but if you did let the poor boy get surrounded by 5 of those hounds, when one could take out a squad of soldiers.
Well, I didn't let it happen. However, I wouldn't have left him like there if I didn't think he could handle it. Strong, capable, and also, I would not let him die, even if he would be surrounded by 100. He would still stay alive for as long as I could.
Yeah.
But in the moment, I thought that Umaril was their priority number 1. And if he can't deal with it, well, I guess he gets a free punch at me. Even though it's technically you he should be punching because it's your men that failed. Again.
I'd let the boy punch me if I thought he, needed it. Although, seeing you get punched was funny.
I mean, I haven't been punched in quite a few years, so it's nice to know you're still alive, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know it.
Or,
No.
In a way, I guess it was the opposite. It was very rough to be reminded that I'm still alive, but I'll deal with it. It's fine.
We all have our vices and things we need to deal with. Now, I do believe you said something about heading out somewhere.
Yes, we're heading out to the carnival. Days
Yes.
right away. Depending on what we find there, we might move on directly. So I will leave you in charge for the security matters. So I trust you.
I'm on it. Do go talk to the librarian.
The librarian?
Yes, she's in charge of the paper birds that you can use should you wish, unless some of you know how to use sending.
Paper birds is probably better. Not always. You can use a spell to send messages.
Unfortunately, we are all out of sending stones at this point.
Oh, joy.
Yes.
Well, I'll take a short visit to the librarian and get those fucking birds. And get me some rest and a whiskey before trudging off.
Nice. Cass.
Stay.
Well,
Yes.
I will do my best to stay safe as much as is possible.
Good.
Casaline, would you like to do something before heading off to rest?
No, I'm good.
Right.
I think I've done everything.
Okay. As all of you are heading off to various points of rest and respite, out in the forest, a howl echoes. Not the howl of a feyhound or a pack, not the howl of the Shadow Court, but that of something stalking, waiting for Cass. And that's where we're going to
Ooh.
leave this session.